You know, I wasn't gonna make this video, but at the end of the day, there's a question that I tend to ask myself when I launch this Call of Duty. Or mostly any recent Call of Duty for that matter. And that's, how much can I take? How much pain and suffering and mental torment do I have to subdue to feel accomplished in this game? You know, whether that be getting a 100+ kill game on shipment, going 20-2 on a search and destroy, or winning 5 free-for-all games in a row. You know, I've been playing Call of Duty for 15 years. It's honestly not that hard. But at the end of the day, when the game blatantly fucks you in your butt, and there's nothing that you can do about it, other than sit back and just have a complete seizure and I don't even know what to say. You know, you literally, like right here, you know, the game is, I'm dying within 3 seconds of spawning every single time. Trying to use a gun that I recently purchased with leftover COD points from the store just to try it out. And I wanted to have a casual, you know, try out the gun game on shipment. But there's shit like this, where apparently flagpoles in the game are bulletproof. You know, but not for him, because he's got an auto shotgun with a riot shield, which, by the way, the riot shield fucks with your hit detection. Not only that, but once again, you know, there's just so much stuff happening on the screen, and I'm ranting. I know, I get it. Fuck. Okay, but at the end of the day, right here proves my point too. You know, just a shot charge, holding his trigger finger down, spraying his shotgun. Oh, well, I'm just gonna aim forward and maybe I'll get somebody. But there's really not a life in this whole match where I last longer than 5 seconds. And that's actually right there something I want to point out too, is how crazy accurate with mouse and keyboard you have to be to actually get a kill on somebody that's turtling with a riot shield. And you know what? Let's actually take a quick look at this in slow motion and just kind of analyze what happened. I'm going to slow it down even more just so you can see. But on both these guys, it took about 3 to 4 shots for anything to even register. I was off aim at first. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 4th bullet finally actually registered that I hit him. He was already weak. And let's take into consideration that, yes, I was weak, but I put 3 shots into this guy, and the game didn't even pick it up. Because the hitbox on the riot shield is so much bigger than the player. The sad part about it is that this is what Infinity Ward and Activision think that you as a player want to run into. This is a game that you want to play where 5 bullets from a submachine gun 3 feet away, controlled by a guy who's been playing FPS shooters on mouse and keyboard for 6 years now, has to put 5 bullets into his body and his arm just for it to go through him and hit his riot shield on the bottom left. It's pathetic. Your game is pathetic. And pretty much for the rest of the duration of this gameplay, I'm pretty much just going to be talking about how skill-based matchmaking, you know, skill-based matchmaking. Yeah, I know. But how skill-based matchmaking affects your head. It gives you the worst case of Stockholm Syndrome, just like Blame Truth says. Let's look at that again! No, dude, I didn't even realize that. Let's look at it again. Hold up. I can't believe this actually happened. I don't remember it during the gameplay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 shots? And only 2 of them hit? Are you fucking kidding me? There's no way! No, dude, like, it's impossible for me to actually think that that's legit. You know, at this point in the game, I'm getting pretty frustrated with it. My aim is everywhere. I just want to stay alive for more than 5 seconds. But I can't because I spawned in gas grenades, 5 riot shields and 5 shotguns on my face, and can't even move. You know, I want to move. I want to be able to have fun. There's a reason why Battlefield 2042, you know, even despite its issues, I get it, is fun. And that's because you can slide, you can move, you can jump, you can reload while you're running. It's not a nuisance to move. And there's ways to combat people that want to sit with a respawn beacon on the other side of the map and a sniper. You know, you can avoid them. But on this game, I just constantly get fucked by paste-eating lunatics that have Dorito-covered fingers, and I don't know. Like, I want to be able to kill somebody like that, you know, or fight somebody fairly, because I'm not a dick that puts a riot shield on my back, but, you know, we gotta live with it. This is Call of Duty 2022 and 2023. Granted. I honestly don't think Modern Warfare 3 is going to be any better, man. I mean, you guys are expecting way too much from this company at this point. People forget so quickly just how many issues Vanguard had, let alone, but how many issues this game had. And this was supposed to be the most advanced Call of Duty. You know, the most advanced gameplay that we've ever seen. But it's literally just a bundle simulator for you to sit in a lobby for 5 minutes while SBMM decides on what kind of game it wants to put you in. And also put you in lobbies where riot shields fuck up your hit detection. But enjoy the rest of the gameplay. You know, if I have anything else to say, I'll come back and I'll talk about it. At this point, I can't really think of anything else. This is an SBMM clusterfuck shipment gameplay. This is what 80% of the good players, you know, not using a VPN and not exploiting the actual game itself, have to deal with and have to play with on a daily basis just to try to have any ounce of fun. By the way, look at my team. When I pull up the scoreboard, my team, you know, they got significantly less kills than me. And it just goes to say, too, like, when I join a search and destroy lobby, I'm usually the guy that's getting 15, 20, 25 kills. And then the rest of my team is at, like, 1 and 7, 3 and 5, 4 and 9. Like, and here I am at, like, 12 and 4, 12 and 5, losing 15 and 3. You know, just with an extraordinarily higher score than anybody else on my team. But everybody else on the other team is doing relatively okay, or at least even to not so negative, maybe slightly positive. Playing the objective and actually communicating all that bullshit. But, you know, I'm putting with paste-eating idiots. Just like every other good player. You know, go watch S&D on Twitch from other people. Go watch S&D like Slayed by Blade. You know, when he's not playing with a group of people, look at the people that he's put in with. Go watch Handler. Go watch anybody that fucking plays S&D. Just go watch them. You will see what I'm talking about. That, or you know what? Get good at the game yourself. You know, crank up your aim assist to 150% by plugging in a controller. And just learn the game. After a couple of games of you doing good, you're going to be, you know, 12 and 1. And the rest of your team is negative on an S&D or just any other game mode, such as Hardpoint or anything. So, yeah, that about wraps it up, man. This is a shipment lobby filled with SBMM, and I'm just trying to casually have fun. Oh, look at that. Got the fucking playlist update. Waiting on playlist bug. Over a week into season 5, and we're still dealing with stuff like this. It makes zero sense, man. How are you guys a billion-dollar company? It just blows my mind. It legitimately blows my mind. Here, I have to just alt-tab the game and then fucking close it out manually because I won't be able to get out of the screen. The game will literally crash.